Now we will see that how a nested call chain utility is beneficial for mainframe job optimizations. Guys, you know Pareto rule, the 80-20 principle, which says that 80% of results are produced by 20% of causes. Suppose we wanted to optimize any batch and it is having so many programs, probably 100, 200, or maybe 1000, 2000 series of programs. So it's not possible to go and optimize each program. Uh, the Pareto rule says that if we find out those 20% of programs, those are getting repeatedly used in the batch, and if we optimize them, then the entire batch performance will drastically improve. So far we saw that we gave individual program to the utilities and it created the output file, O file for that. Now we'll see that if we can submit all the programs in a one shot to the utility and it can process it. So we'll see this, the batch example. I have copied all the programs so far in the batch file, including that invalid program and a loop detected program. So now we'll see that in a batch file, all the programs are copied. So now I am selecting a batch mode and creating a call chain report. So I'm feeding this batch file to the utility. Here you can see that it has started creating the O files. Okay, so it said loop detected. Okay, so it is creating the O files here. And the operation is done. So you can say that if we give all the programs in a one shot, then also it can process it rather than processing the one by one program. So I said that this utility can help in a optimization process also. So once we get all this output of the programs in a O file, we can export that data to the Excel sheet. Okay, so I have copied all those programs. So what are the main program, what is the sub program, and what is the frequency of the programs. And then I have created a pivot on this table. So before that, or here also you can simply say that if you sort this frequency, so it is clearly you can see that, okay, so these are the programs whose frequency is the highest one. So these are the mostly reusable programs. So present in this program, this program, this program, and this program. So these sub programs, if we concentrate on these sub programs and if we try to optimize them, then be that uh, initialize or move statement or replacing multiple if else with the respective evaluate or all those optimization techniques from the programs. So just by changing a simple one program, we will be able to get a more optimized result. And this way we'll get the frequency that which program we have to optimize first, then which program. So this way we'll get all the list of the programs that we should concentrate on optimization list. So as we are done with all these examples, I just wanted to find out the performance of this utility. So what I did, I simply copied all the program in a batch. Okay, so these are 10,000 programs, 10,000 COBOL programs, COBOL DB2 programs. And I ran the call chain utility. I got the output as O files. Then I simply combined them. So on combining all the output files, something like that, I got this thing. Okay, so everywhere. And then I sorted this combined file as a sorted so that I will get some reports or some line for conclusion. See that. So, okay, so I got all the lines down to each other when I sorted it. So I came to know at what time I started, at what time I ended. And from all this, I draw a conclusion for this utility call chain analysis at the level one. So the outcome, the final outcome is that process started at 1840. I stopped the process at 1942 means the total time taken was 1 hour 2 minutes. So the utility was running for 1 hour 2 minutes. So in that time it processed 10,000 programs, all programs. So the number of sub programs it processed were 26,000. So this conclusion I got from these things, combined one, or you can say from the sorted one. The total programs processed were 36,000. So the main programs were 10,000 and the sub programs were 26,000. So the total programs it processed 36,000, and the number of lines present in those 36,000 were 47,128,231. That's 47 million somewhat. The number of COBOL programs inside there were 29037. And this way, control F, control V, and count. We'll say that 29037. So the number of COBOL program were this many times, and if you find out the number of COBOL DB2 programs, 11315. So that is 11315. So some around 11k. So the number of CICS programs were 0, the static call were 15k, the dynamic call were 20k. So this way it analyzed all those 10k plus 26k subprograms, total 36k, or the 47 millions lines in a 1 hour. So the final conclusion is that the utility can process, or it process 47 million plus lines in 1 hour. Really, this is not possible for any developer or even for a team of developers to analyze those many lines and create a call chain diagram. So the utility can do it in some couple of second, minutes, or in some cases it can take 1 or 2 hours or 3 hours. But if you run it overnight, in the morning you will get the latest report. Actually, this will be a very stupid question to ask, that do you know what is panorama picture mode? Of course, you must be knowing. In your mobile, when the view is too long or too large to capture in a single frame, we go for a panorama picture mode. The same way, though using this nested call chain utility, we have created the call chain report where we have listed what is the COBOL program, or what is the type of the program, what is the frequency of the program, and other things. But still, we can do a lot many things using the Avni's further utility. If it is a DB2 program, what other things we can do? We can use all those reports to create a holistic picture for the optimization. Guys, I tried to keep this video too short and meaningful. I hope you like this video. Thank you.